Yeah, I think it comes down to, like I was speaking about before, with the extra 2 to 3, 4, 5%. Um, if you're willing to do 97% or 90%, and someone's willing to do 95%, they're going to have better results than you. And so I always say to myself, well, if someone can give 100%, why can't I give 100%? Why if this guy can do it, why can't I do it? Uh, and so that's always been my thing, where it's like, if this guy has done this or can do this, I should also be able to do that. And if nobody else in the world has done this, I'm also going to try to do that. And if you fail, who cares? No one else has done it. But it's always thinking bigger than what the next guy is, I think. And even if you screw it up, it's like, okay, well, now I'm just with the second best guy. And finding mentors can be a hard thing, which is why I like jiu-jitsu so much, because it's a very merit-based sport that's objective. It's like, you say this works, I say it doesn't. Well, there's a way to prove that. We get on the mat and we grapple, and whoever wins is usually right. Whereas in other things, it's hard. There's a lot of people who will teach people how to make money who have never actually made money, and they just get rich by being inspiring to people, and they get rich through telling people how to make money even though they've never done it themselves, which is why Derek is so great. He's actually made money, and he's just trying to help you guys help you guys be successful in the ways that he already did. So I think it's finding people who have done it themselves, or people who have some kind of results. Like, for example, our coach John never competed, but he's considered the greatest martial arts coach of all time because of the fact that he has so many students that have won world championships in jiu-jitsu and MMA. And then you have me, obviously. I've never created students yet, but I've won all the big competitions. So I think finding people who have results, like Derek was speaking about, I think is the biggest thing. Like, there's tons of people who will tell you how to get rich quick and will scam you and never created any results. Then you have guys like Derek, who is actually, he has the results first, and now he's just trying to share that with people and genuinely help people.
He and I were just chatting before we came up here that I saw a video with you and so, and a couple things I could show you to tighten up there. And I'm like, that'd be great. I'd love that. And I don't take that in a. I'm so appreciative that I want to go find the best people that are doing something, and if they say something nice about me, that's nice. That's really sweet. But the most important thing would be is the little nitpicky critical feedback that most people don't want to hear, and most people don't even want to say, because most people don't want to hear, and it's alienating to people. And it's not alienating to me. It'd be like, that's actually very useful to me, that a lot of people don't even want to tell me the truth anymore. And then about many things, actually in the fight community, if you know people well, they'll actually tell you the truth if they know it won't hurt your feelings too much. But in the rest of the world, people lie to you all day. So yeah, I like those little nitpicky things, and I'm very appreciative of that. And I seek people out proactively that, if you say a nice little something about me once in a while, sweet, great. But the most valuable things is, what could I do better? What am I missing? What could I do better? What else could I do? What else could I do? What else could I do? And I've had these conversations with a variety of people, and in women in the past, particularly, they're like, nothing's ever good enough for you. There's nothing I could do that would be good enough. I'm like, yeah, that's right. That's true. Get used to it or leave. There's nothing you could do that would ever be good enough. Guess what? I'm much meaner to myself. There's nothing that I could do that would ever be good enough, that I'm going to want to do it better. I'm going to want to do more. There's nothing that I could do that would ever be good enough. And if the girl doesn't like that, like, if you want somebody to be complacent with, there's plenty of people that'll do that with you, most. If you want to have like the best possible life that we could live together, then both of us have to be thinking, like, for the rest of your life, no matter how good you do, no matter how well you listen to me, I'm still going to ask for more of you. And if you don't want to do that, that's fine. There's plenty, like, there's some guy driving an Uber, way more chill than me. There's a middle manager somewhere in a McKinsey or something, he's going to be way more chill than me. Like, go date that guy. I don't mind. I don't care which one. I literally don't care which. So those type of things, I'm expanding on the question a bit, like, there's 4 billion women, guys. There's 4 billion at any given time. Some of them are too old. Some of them are a bit too young for now. I don't care which one. I don't care. I have no opinion about it. Whichever one's going to treat me the best. I have no opinion about which one. Whichever one is like sufficiently pretty and would treat me the best, I'd like to spend time with that one. So it's my job to, as he said, make yourself better. Go make yourself better. That solves all of a man's problems that could be solved, or simply solved by that. Make yourself better. I don't know. You go find the best people, and be open to it. Not only open, but like let them know, hey, if you see something I could do better, please tell me about that. Please mention it. Please be critical. Please be nitpicky. Please say the things to me that nobody else wants to hear from you. I'd really appreciate that. Like, you have to tell people that it's okay to do that, or a lot of them won't,
You and I may have different goals. I spent most of my life thinking about financial success, about financial freedom, about having enough resources to live my life exactly how I wanted to. Gordon spent a lot of his life, he wanted to be the best in the world. The best in the world wasn't enough, eh? Ever. Whatever goal you may have, whatever your goal may be, I want you to be able to gather the resources to go earn that for yourself. And it's not gonna happen accidentally. You don't see skyscrapers being built accidentally. You don't see these fancy, silly watches, some AP watches. You got a whole bunch, you got a whole collection of Rolex presidents over there.
Paid for by Felipe Pena.
I only got these couple APs. You might not need 4 premium Rolex watches, or even a bunch of APs. What you do need is enough resources to live your life the way you'd like. I want you to have enough resources, enough financial freedom to be the man you want to be be a good provider for your family, to be a good protector, be able to take care of the things that are important in your life. Join us on Monday, December 1st, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. We're going to walk you through the structure that you're going to need to get from where you are now to where you want to be. And we're going to answer your specific questions to get you past the next hurdle and the next hurdle along that path between here and your best self, your greatest success. Choose to conquer.